So I guess the quartering made a tweet, and the Fresh and Fit guys didn't realize that the quartering has nothing to lose. And because he has nothing to lose, beefing with him will only ever make you look worse. Okay, TLDR. One of the Fresh and Fit guys suggested that he asks this woman that he got pregnant to get an abortion. Quartering posted this. The Fresh and Fit defense is literally, surely he immediately told this woman who he continued to have unprotected premarital sex with to abort her unborn child. But I mean, she trapped him. She held him at knife point, stole his seed, impregnated herself all alone. He's the victim. Which, again, the enemy of my enemy is not a friend, but that doesn't mean I won't enjoy it. That won't mean I won't enjoy it. And in response, not in response, but a video circulated, which we will watch in a second, but Quartering is still tweeting about it. Some other guy responds and says, Myron has enough honor to back his friends during tough times when they're at odds with the world. Jeremy can't even properly defend his friend Crowder without grifting off his personal affairs. And then he tweets some stupid shit. I don't fucking understand. Dude, people like the Quartering have ruined the term ya. Like YA. It used to be such a good, easy way to tell people like, oh yeah, but like casually, fuck you for stealing this. Fuck you. Quartering actually on the right side of the story. Crazy world we live in. Well, you have to remember, as much as the Quartering hates women and as much as the Quartering, is a complete fucking moron, he's also a fucking loser. Okay? Who initially really wanted his career to be Magic the Gathering unboxing videos. Like, he was bullied by the alpha males and the Chads and the red pillars of the world. So he doesn't like them. His hatred for them is very deep-seated. So I would like you to remember, he's a loser first, and then he's an incel. I know that those seem like the same thing, but they're a little different. I'm curious, has there been a paternity test yet? I'm not sure, but we'll get into it. We'll find out together. They don't understand that they both compete for the same type of audience. He just cultivates it through video games and movie critique. Yeah. He couldn't even read the magic cards properly. That's crazy. That's crazy. Average American doesn't even know English well. So Myron tweets out, yeah, because you have zero spine. Don't you mean like no spine? Whatever. How many men have you saved from suicide? How many men have taught you how to make money? Or sorry, have you taught how to make money? How many men have you taught to lose weight and get in shape? How many men have you taught to get a girlfriend? How many lives have you positively impacted with your bullshit gossip channel? Which he kind of ate. Myron kind of did eat calling it a gossip channel. Like, drama YouTubers love to pretend like they're like journalists and they're like reporting on the hard facts. But they really don't want to admit that they're just like literally gossipers. They're like, oh my God, girly pop, you'll never believe it. That's what they are. That's literally, they are gossip channels, but whatever. None, you're another bottom-feeding commentary YouTuber losing relevancy and have to talk shit about guys like us to stay relevant. If I looked like that at 40 plus years old and had a wife that didn't fuck me anymore, I'd be interested in another man's sex life too. Which, again, he did eat. He ate. Like, this insult saying, if I had a wife that didn't fuck me anymore, I'd be interested in another man's sex life. Like, oh. It's like watching two dudes with a flamethrower and they're both burning the shit out of each other. And then this was really like, this is why I said, bro, beefing with Quartering, like genuinely beefing. Because there's a difference between beefing with someone and making fun of them. I think beefing with them means that you're directly interacting with their Twitter. Or you're doing things specifically in a way to make sure that they see it versus making fun of them, which is just making fun of them. Because it gets worse. Alpha, high value, supremely self-confidence man just typed an entire novel. Google searched an image of another man and has been spiraling all night to prove how unbothered he is by some chubby Midwestern dude making fun of him. Fresh and Fit fraud. I have Google too. Is this you? Yo, I didn't know Ludwig and Myron were cool like that. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know they were cool like that. Wow. I didn't know. I wasn't aware about that. Wow. Mogul male strikes again. The girlies are fighting. They're fighting. Oh my God. This guy is too jacked to be Ludwig, not gonna lie. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I didn't say it, man. Shit. I did not. That was you. That was you. Claws are out. Yeah. Why does he look scared? Because he's scared to fall in love again and get hurt. It's happened to him too many times. That's why. You think it's funny? You think it's funny? It's not funny. Okay? Okay, maybe it's a little funny. Maybe it's a little funny. It's just like, okay. You got me. You got me. Sync break. Thank you for the prime. So let's listen to this leaked recording, shall we? Let us go back to the beginning. Let's see what started all of this. Now, I'm not really sure 100% how this audio got leaked, but it did get leaked. And that's what matters. And me personally, I have my scruples, but they stop as soon as we get to freaks like this. People like the Fresh and Fit podcast. People like the people who run the Fresh and Fit podcast. At that point, I don't really care because, like, you're a bad person. And honestly, bad things happening to you is just, it's kind of fine to me. She recorded it and she leaked it, apparently. All right, is this which one of this one? I just want to make sure this is the full recording of it and not the shorter one. So I don't make you guys have to listen to this twice. All right.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Suddenly, you're not killing anything. Oh, so weird. Suddenly, now that it's your kid, it's not a living creature anymore. It's not a person anymore. That's so weird. Wow. Did you see the leaked text too? Please send them to me. I was trying to find them and I couldn't find them. Also, hi, Catboy Collector. Wow. So weird. It's so weird that when women make the decision to get an abortion, they're murderers and they're baby killers and they should feel bad. And this is what feminism has led to. But when men tell their hookups to get abortions, it's not a life and they're not killers and it's just a pill. Which, by the way, just really quickly, I didn't know this because I have been lucky enough to not have to take the pill, aka Plan B. But did you guys know that, like, that shit fucks you up? A friend of mine told me that she had taken one. And it gives you, like, this is what she described. This is just her experience with it. Okay? So I can't speak for everyone, and this is not going to be how it is for everyone. So again, I just want it to be clear. I'm only talking on her experience. But it, like, she had like a period for a month. The worst cramps she'd ever had for like a month. It was so painful. She, like, literally got physically ill to the point where she was, like, bedridden for a good period of time. And it totally fucks up your hormones. Yep, it gave me my periods for like 2 weeks. Yeah. You bleed for a while and then you have some bad cramps. Hormones are all unbalanced. That's what happened to my friend. My friend had to take one and they had cramps for 2 weeks straight and messed with her cycle. Yeah. I've had partners that have taken it. It really fucks with the cycle and everything. If you take it too much, it can affect your chances at normal pregnancy. I'm not sure about that sync break. Not to say that that's not happening or that it is happening, but rather I just haven't looked into that. So I don't know if that's, I'm just going to take your word for it. Don't worry, Denims, you'll never have to worry about that since you can't get pregnant if you never leave your house. You know, I know I've said it already, but that's what people used to say about League of Legends. And now Tyler 1 is having a kid. They're saying you can't get pregnant if you never leave your house until it happens. So I don't believe you guys anymore. I don't believe you guys anymore. Okay? I don't. Have you guys not heard the story about the Virgin Mary? Valorant is the virgin game now? But why do so many people who play Valorant, why are they all so sexy then? What? There's so many sexy people who play Valorant. I don't believe you. Tyler 1 is having a kid who's the father. Stop. It's Michaela, though. He got her when he first started playing, when he still went outside. What are you talking about? Michaela stream sniped him. Lies. Lies. Lies and slander. Lies and slander. Anyways. I just wear a condom all day, every day. You just can't be too safe. I'm glad people here are practicing responsible sex having, okay? Or not sex having. So moving on. I also think, sort of like a little bit of a side point, but I'm obviously fervently pro-choice. I think up until viability, like, you should be able to get an abortion for any reason you want or any reason that makes sense for you. Like, that is your life. It's literally your body. You should be able to make decisions about what happens to your body. And I think that there's nothing wrong with letting people make those decisions. In fact, I think that there's something morally wrong about forcing other people to give birth when they don't want to. I have an ID. Basically, I don't even have a period anymore, so it's a double win. Oh, that's so sick. But then how will we subjugate women? Oh, fuck, you're right. I've gotten abortion before. I would have ended my life if it weren't allowed for me to do so. Yeah, Lynette, like, again, on the topic of being pro-choice, I haven't been in the position, so maybe, if I ever am in the position, maybe my opinion will change then. I don't know. But every single woman I know who's ever gotten an abortion, every single one has described it as like one of the most traumatic experiences. And that it's never, ever, ever been a decision that I have seen women take lightly or make lightly. And so I think maybe we just let people decide what they're going to do with their bodies. Maybe. On whether or not they should be allowed to get abortions. Maybe. Just as an idea. I also don't think he meant Plan B, though. There are very early abortion pills you can get from doctors. Oh, yeah, sorry. There is a difference between an abortion pill and the Plan B. Plan B is like you have to take it the next day, within like the next 24 hours, I think. And then like there are abortion pills that are different. They have different drugs and stuff. But I just wanted to describe Plan B because I had not known that Plan B fucks up your body and your hormones so badly. Because it's like, oh, Plan B. Yeah, that's like, oh, Oh, the condom ripped or something. Okay, well, that's okay. We always have this. I'll just go get one at the store tomorrow morning. Except it's not. Oh. Except it's not that easy. It's also almost like $50. And also, from my understanding, if you're above a certain weight, you have to take more than one, which fucks your body up even more. Yeah, Plan B, it prevents the implementation. Mifepristone? I don't know how to pronounce it. Blocks progesterone and ends any existing pregnancy. Yeah, pro-choice aside, this is me as a man and an outsider. Should the potential father be included in the conversation? How would you decide? I guess it's up for each person, by the way. But no chance am I putting pro-choice in cause. Abortion is just logically speaking should be legal. Yeah. It's also month-long periods, depression, mood swings, cramps is awesome. Yeah. How the fuck can a condom ripped? I've used Durex for 20 years and it's never ripped in any position. You've been having sex for 20 years straight? That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm honestly kind of shocked that it. Sorry, I had something I was actually gonna say. Okay, and then I had 2 jokes that I came up with, so let me do the second one as well, even though I already did one. But please just humor me. How much is Durex paying you for this advertisement? Okay, done. No, honestly, the reason that condoms fail is like, A, you're using it improperly. B, you're wearing one that isn't the right size. Because it kind of doesn't matter what your dick looks like. And it has everything to do with whether or not you're wearing, or that it's expired, right? Or whether it has everything to do with whether or not you're actually wearing the right size. But apparently, guys, did you know that they make like custom condoms? Did you guys know this? I found out about this very recently. But you can go to certain websites and you can put in all of your information and they get you one that's like the right length and width and everything. So if you're one of those people who just like, you can just go to the drugstore and get one and it's fine, great, you live well. But there are apparently, if you feel like there's never one that fits you correctly, they make custom sized ones. Fitted tee, 100% cotton. Do you have to make a cast or something? No, I think you just measure it. I think you just give the website your dick information. I gotta go to the cockthologist to get my prescription condoms. The company that I heard about, I'm not sponsored. But the company I heard about is called One. It's like the number, like 1 spelled out, condoms. And apparently, I wish I had a dick so I could try it out. So mold-inducing. Anyways, this is the only reason I want a dick, just to do really stupid things with it. But just like this, like, does it work? I don't know. And I can't find out because, like, I don't have one, so whatever. But yeah, apparently you can get things, like, sized correctly. They offer 52 sizes. Which is cool. Which is very cool. So anyone here who's got a dick that's too long or whatever, to go for it. Yeah, you can use mine, chat, please. So if you guys could like go use that and then get back to me and review it for me, thank you. I would appreciate that. Thanks. You guys can be my guinea pigs. Thank you. Denims, you should get a regularly shaped squash and try it. Honestly, kind of big brain. Wait. No, I don't have a promo code. I'm not sponsored. I'm never sponsored. I will let you guys know when I'm sponsored. When I'm sponsored, you will see a glow on my face because I'm like, guys, I found a company. I suckered one in. Anyways. Yeah, that's it. That's all I was talking about. Okay, let's get back to the video, shall we? Let's get back to the video.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. You know?
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Why would I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why would I do anything to you?
No, I know. So like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, if you go to the
I'm assuming that was just like, I don't want to say translation, but like, English is a really dumb language, and when English is your second language, putting the right words in the right order is fucking stupid because, again, English is a really dumb language. It's really fucking stupid. I think what she was trying to say was not, what are you going to do to me? Like, what are you going to kill me? And more like, well, like, how are you going to help? Like, what's your plan? Like, how do you want to proceed together? Like, what you're just going to tell me you don't want a baby? I think that's what she was trying to say. Yeah, I think she meant like, what are you going to do like for me? Yeah. I think that was more of what she was trying to say. But oh, I remember why I went on that the pro-choice diatribe. Okay, my opinion, okay, is just like, hey, if you're the one that has to carry the child, you should have the decision, you should make the decision on whether or not to carry the child. And no one around you should be telling you that you have to do X, Y, or Z. That you have to. I think it's fine if you are friends with someone or your kid, when they're still a teenager, gets pregnant, for you to suggest certain things and be like, hey, like, I don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you to do anything, but like, I need to know that you know the decision you're making is going to have these outcomes. You can, but you just can't force it. Exactly. Yeah. No forced coercion. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Because at the end of the day, if you're the one carrying it, you're the one pushing it out or getting a C-section, you should be able to make the decision. I think it's fine if maybe people will disagree with me here. I think when it comes to like being in a relationship, I think you have a responsibility to tell the other person. I don't think it's like a hard responsibility, and I don't think it's like a mandatory obligation, but I do think it's the morally correct thing to do to tell the other person, hey, X, Y, and Z, I'm getting an abortion or I'm not getting an abortion. I don't think anyone else is allowed to tell you or to convince you to do one thing or the other thing. I think that's fucking insane to do. But I do think it is the morally correct thing to tell the other person. Of course, there are going to be instances where that's not the case, right? If you're in a physically domestic abusive situation, I think the worst thing you could do is like make your situation worse. But like if you're in a healthy, normal relationship where maybe you guys argue about dishes or something, whatever, I do think you have an obligation, or like not an obligation, you should tell the other person. You should. And the other person has a responsibility to not pressure you into making the decision that they want. I don't think it's ever a joint decision of like, well, I really think you should keep the pregnancy and you think you shouldn't. So where do we meet in the middle? I don't. You're the one carrying it. You should decide. Like, your politician should decide for you. Good idea. Anyways, let's keep going.
to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
That's what I'm like. there's no way that that's true. But then it's like, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God
Sorry?
wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Well,
Like now, I just think about if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
well, we already sinned by having sex, but it's too late now, you know. But honestly.
Guys,
What is sex?
well, to answer your question, we need to go to the very beginning. Back shots. Sorry. All right. Sorry. Anyways. Anyways. Now, it would appear to be the case that, as in classic fashion, a bunch of people come to this guy's defense, including his co-host, Myron, the other, what is it, Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Is that what the phrase is? The other one comes back. And he has this to say. It's been captioned, Myron holds back tears while defending Fresh getting the Chinese escort pregnant.
Who was around me the whole fucking time? These fucking guys. If there's anything you guys can learn from this fucking podcast, learn this. We've been through hell together. We had people come at us. We've had death threats at us. People fucking laugh at every time we fucking go through some bullshit. People make allegations on us. People have tried to absolutely fucking destroy us. And you know who was around me the whole fucking time? These fucking guys. So you motherfuckers can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stand by the guys that stand by me. Because you fucking pieces of shit. If there's anything you guys can learn from this fucking podcast.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing. This one, I think, made me lose my shit. This one was really funny. This is perhaps the most soy-infused bitch move rant I've ever seen in my life. Myron from the Fresh&Fit podcast going full unhinged and touting his net worth as some sort of defense for his friend not taking responsibility getting a girl knocked up. You have integrity, yet you say you will dick ride your friend or die. Having integrity is also being a decent human being, and if your friends are a fuck up, not simply dick riding them. You also make some bizarre mentions of the gym for some reason, yet you don't look like you lift whatsoever. Let's see. There's more.
A lot of you motherfuckers are jellyfish. No fucking spine. And that's the reason why a lot of you motherfuckers are fat, triple chin, neck bearded, pieces of shit, fucking dorks with no money, and no one fucking respects you because you motherfuckers don't stand for nothing. If I stand with Fresh, I die with Fresh. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is, you motherfuckers. Oh shit, it's getting shaky. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave. I got 20 fucking real estate properties so I can tell motherfuckers, fuck you. My net worth is over $6 fucking million. I get money residually. I don't fucking need to do this shit, and I don't need to fucking sell my soul. I stand with my fucking friends, period. All right? Some of you motherfuckers need to get a fucking spine, you jellyfish SpongeBob in a fucking pineapple house. Pieces of shit. It pisses me off how soft all you motherfuckers are, bro. It's ridiculous. You motherfuckers haven't stepped in the gym in 3 weeks trying to tell me how to fucking be loyal to my fucking friends. I'm not going anywhere. All right? I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Leave Fresh. He's already down. He's already down. Well, fuck you. All right? I don't need to make a fucking cent off this fucking podcast. I'm fine. My real estate will take care of me because I knew that if I want to say what the fuck I want to say and not sell my soul, I need to go ahead and build residual income coming in every fucking month so I can sit here and tell you fucking haters, fuck you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say.
I like this YouTube chatter. This YouTube live stream chatter. No cap, Myron's rants are cringe.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I cannot be bought. I have my soul. I have my spine. I have my integrity. I got my 10 toes and my 2 feet, and I fucking stand where the fuck I'm going to stand. And if I die there, I'll die there with a smile on my face because I can look in the fucking mirror and be happy with the man that I see. You pussy motherfuckers. You fucking losers that sit there and say, oh, it's getting rocky, Myron. You should leave. Why do you stay by Sneeko? Do you stay by the Tate? Do you still think they're him and Trump? Fresh is the idiot. Why are you still there? Chris drinks too much. Hey, shut the fuck up. That's why no one respects you motherfuckers. Because you don't stand for anything.
Sir, this is a Wendy's? I thought, like, women were the emotional ones. Guys, he's not crying. It's just raining inside of the studio, only on him. But only on him.
If there's anything you guys can learn from this fucking podcast, learn this. We've been through hell together. We had people come at us. We've had death threats at us. People fucking laugh at every time we fucking go through some bullshit. People make allegations on us. People have tried to absolutely fucking destroy us. And you know who was around me the whole fucking time? These fucking guys. So you motherfuckers can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stand by the guys that stand by me. Because you fucking pieces of shit aren't fucking there when I'm going through it. You pieces of shit aren't fucking there when I'm fucking figuring out what the fuck I'm going to do because we got demonetized. You motherfuckers weren't there when everyone and their fucking mom came at us. You motherfuckers weren't there when I got the false accusation against me. You motherfuckers weren't there when this bitch lied and said that I got her pregnant when I fucking did it. And then you dumbasses 3 years later believe some bitch that makes the same fucking allegations again. You fucking idiots! I'm not going anywhere. I'm standing right fucking here. All right? These guys were with me in my darkest times. I'm not gonna fucking leave them in their darkest times. Fuck you motherfuckers. I got my real estate, I got my money, I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere. I can't be bought.
That was real. Real talk. From the heart. W. Myron. You broke the glass. And maybe the TV. Okay. That was from the heart.
Ooh, I'm not going anywhere. Leaves the room. Did you play the air horn sound or did they? They did. They played the air horn sound. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Wow. Average landlord when they find out they're not allowed to double your rent. He ain't even the one that knocked a woman up. Yeah, I know. I know, that's the craziest part. It's like, dude, what? Just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, of course, in classic cuck fashion, Sneeko, not being involved at all in this discourse, much like intercourse, has decided to weigh in from the third-party chair off to the side. Let's see what he has to say.
Any other people, no matter what you say about Fresh and Fit, they have saved more lives single-handedly in the West than any other podcast ever. Fresh and Fit is saving more Western men's lives than any other podcast. And that's what pisses off the haters so much. That's what pisses off the soy boys so much. When you go to the religious angle, I can understand the criticisms. But I do think it's important because it's shifted so much in America where the normalization of OnlyFans, of girls being prostitutes, like over here, it's like backwards to think that you could be in a relationship with a public online prostitute. If you read the Quran, that's one of the sins that's punishable by death. prostitution is like one-way ticket to hell. And now it's normal for people to be in relationships with these girls. So it's necessary to have a show like Fresh and Fit highlight this problem.
It's necessary, guys. It's necessary.
So tell men through clickbait, by having them on the show, stay away from this, because if you get into a relationship with a literal walking demon of a woman, your life is going to be ruined. It's the quickest way to destroy your empire.
Demon of a woman, guys. Do you see this woman? She's a demon. Demon. She said she doesn't want to get an abortion because she feels like she's killing something. Classic demon. Classic semen demons. Unbelievable.
Empire to ruin your work ethic, to make you lazy, to make you sad. It's the quickest way to ruin you.
Wow. Wow. What's the name? Is it Bull? I don't know my cuck lore and lingo very well. What is in the cuck situation, what is the term used for the guy fucking the woman? It's bull, yes? Okay, great. I'm glad he found time to suck off the bull. I'm glad. I'm glad he found time. Just a quickie. Just a little quickie. All right? It's nice to see. It's nice to see. Yeah. He also tweeted this out, a video version or the text version. Why is it in white mode? Talk all the shit you want, but Fresh and Fit has single-handedly saved more Western men's lives. What is with? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. I just don't understand. What about Eastern men? Fuck those people. Fuck those people. Man. Just incredible. So, I think it's time. I like how not a single comment agrees. Yeah. Shavo, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Now there's a couple other things. In classic Pearly Things fashion, she also decided what's wrong with men's is it not the right word? It's very bulky. That's the problem. Men's lives just sounds bulky.
9 months.
That would be like, this is like pedantic, but if you're going to use men's and you're going to be talking about men, it's just like, in my opinion, it sounds better when you're saying like the lives of so many men. There's just certain words that don't sound good when you put an apostrophe S around them, and then it's like, blech. It's like 20 more words. What are you talking about? No, it's not. Saved so many men's lives. Saved the lives of so many men. It's like, is that not like the same number of words or really close? Denims is. Yeah. Uses mensies. It's so fun. That's actually pretty good. More like ended many men's lives. Yeah. So anyways, in classic Pearl fashion, she also has come to disparage her own group for some reason. Don't worry, sweetheart. They'll pick you eventually. Don't worry, sweetheart. They'll pick you eventually. Right?
The trad feminist.
Wait, is this guy actually her ex? No, this isn't her ex. Pearly things. No, it was someone else. I feel like I remember her like briefly. Was she hitting on him or I don't remember. I don't remember. It's not related. It's not relevant.
The bitches strike again. They strike again every day. I think maybe one will surprise me. Maybe one will maybe
It was a different angry TikToker. A different angry incel-y guy online.
have some sort of humility. I don't know, but so after, you know, they all did the reputation destruction of Steven Crowder, you're seeing them
No one, who is they? His ex-wife released the footage. Who is the they there?
do it again to Fresh. Now, allegedly, Fresh has gotten an IG model pregnant. Now, the trad feminist bitches are just amazing journalists.
What do you mean allegedly?
They're so good that they took the word of an IG model 304 as gospel. Well, if she says she's pregnant, she must be, right? Well, if she says Fresh is the father, she must be, right? Now, she releases a phone call where the IG model is asking Fresh, what do I do? I'm pregnant. And now, mind you, is any man in his right mind, if he got an IG model pregnant, that man is going to try to find a way to get out of that situation. Now, this is not about morality. I live in reality. Now, abortion has been legal since 1973, okay? It's been legal for 50 years. You tradcon feminists have been not effective at all in really making abortion a thing of the past. I mean, yeah, some states have restrictions, but you could just drive to another state. A woman that wants to get an abortion is going to get an abortion. Now,
What is... Okay, guys, we're making a very big mistake trying to make sense of what Pearly Things is saying, and she never makes sense. So I don't know why we're doing that. I fell for it too. I was like, wait, how does that make any... What? And then I realized she never makes sense. So you just keep going. Just like let her continue to talk.
the problem this poses is now women are 100% in control of reproduction. Yes, I understand.
And here's the thing. If men got pregnant, like if cis men were the ones getting pregnant, I would say that men should have full reproductive control over their bodies. I don't really care about the gender or sex of the person. If you're the one carrying it, you should decide whether or not to terminate it. If we had like crazy science that allowed cis men to somehow carry a pregnancy, I would be fine with them getting abortions if they wanted to or not getting abortions. Actually. See horseification? You M-preg freaks, stop it.
A man should wear a condom, that's smarter. But I think we all know that people drink, people make dumb decisions. But once there is a pregnancy, or even after sex, the woman still has the choice to take a plan B. The woman still has the choice to be on birth control. The woman has the choice to get an abortion. And women are given all of this freedom, that it comes with the responsibility. If you want the freedom to do all of these things, and it's actually not about what we want. We have the freedom to do all these things. I mean, this woman decided to get pregnant by an influencer she knew for a month. Am I the bad guy for saying she gets what's coming to her? Single motherhood. Good luck, chica. And my second question is she even pregnant? Is it even his? Is this like a credible source? And 3, you know, the trad feminist bitches are the first to say Fresh is the bad guy. He is the bad guy for, you know, encouraging her to get an abortion. But if you guys...
Well, no, I don't think he's the bad guy for encouraging her to get an abortion because abortion bad. I think he's the bad guy for pressuring someone to do something that they don't want to do with their body. I would think he was the bad guy if he was telling her to keep it and she was saying she wanted to get an abortion. If someone has said, no, I've made up my mind, this is how I feel about this, and you're like, no, just do this. Just get an abortion. Get an abortion. Just get an abortion. Yeah, you're kind of a bad person because now this person is already having to make such a difficult decision and you're making it harder on them.
Guys really cared about morality, why aren't you shaming the woman for the premarital sex? And you guys are crucifying him. When I saw one influencer, she has a sleeve tattoo. I mean, really? I mean, don't make me say it. It's like...
Say it. No, say it.
You know...
We're confused.
We could talk about morality or we could talk about reality. And the reality is women have had more abortions in the last 50 years that you could make 2 cities of London. Think about how many people that is. And 1 out of 3...
What did the tattoo sleeve have to do with anything? Wait, what? Okay, she's going to bring it back. She's going to bring it back.
3 women's had an abortion. And Fresh has no power in this situation. He cannot make her get an abortion. If she gets an abortion, it's because she wants to. She asked what he wanted to do. I can't imagine any man would be ecstatic about an IG thought as a mother. So if you ask a guy what he wants to do, and then, you know, she brings religion into this. And my question is, look at this chick's Instagram. The premarital, like, does this behavior match to you of a religious woman? And, you know, that's why you guys are all full of shit. Because whenever anything goes wrong, there's a ton of outrage for the man. But I haven't seen one tweet shaming the woman for putting that footage out before you even can do a DNA test. So let's say that baby isn't even his. She just ruined his reputation. Completely destroyed. I mean, not completely, but...
Wait, but like, that's not what destroyed his credibility. No one was mad at him because he got someone pregnant. That's life. That's what happens. Sometimes you create semen and you make other people pregnant. Like, that's just how it works. People are mad because the conservatives are mad because they're like, how could you suggest she get an abortion? What's wrong with you? And everyone else is mad because they're like, dude, why are you trying to force this chick to get an abortion when she doesn't want one? If he had responded to that saying, hey, give me some time, I just need to think about everything, nothing would have happened. Nothing, like, it was what he said. It was his words that destroyed his credibility because he opened his mouth. Like, huh?
You know, she did damage to his reputation, and we don't even know for sure if it's his. You know, she's leaking this footage to the public. It's like we don't even know the full conversation. So, you know, the trad feminist bitches, you're at it again. You guys are funny. You know, keep being crazy feminist chicks. And I'm going to do a show on this tonight in about an hour. So I will see all of you there. It'll be live on YouTube, X, and my new website, theaudacitynetwork.com. If you want to support me getting rid of this goddamn simping and getting rid of all these craziness, feel free to sign up for my memberships on my website. I will talk to you guys next time.
Dude, I bet. Well, actually, tell me what you guys think. I feel like I can't decide. I feel like Chaya Rychik and, or is it Raya Chaychik? I'm sorry. I can't remember her name. I can't decide if her and Pearly Things would be really good friends just because they're both really dumb. And they could be dumb together. Or if it would be like looking into a mirror and seeing their own reflection and hating what they see. And then they wouldn't be good friends. I can't really make up my mind because I think both are very plausible. It would be an evil off. They're both closeted lesbians, so honestly, they'd probably make a good couple. Okay, I was just wondering how you guys sat on this discourse. Because I think it's like, it could go either way. I think if they met, it could either be like, I mean, they could have a lover, like an enemies to lovers type of thing as well. I'm down for that as well. I think that's almost as plausible to happen. So just spitballing here. Just spitballing here. Not on the topic of spitballing, let's take a look at the text messages, shall we? Let's take a look. A little look-see. I compiled them because I don't feel like giving more website traffic to a certain subreddit. And I will show you guys the image now, and we can scroll through and read all of them. Ah! Yeah, enemies to lovers is so good. It's such a good trope. So here are the text messages. Obviously, the green is the woman, and the white text here is the fresh guy. She says, "You always told me you wanted me to be your baby mom, your baby's mother. I loved you, and I did everything to be a good girlfriend. Now this happened. You walked away. I think I want to keep the baby. I don't want to kill alive. I want you to think carefully and take responsibility. I'll call you shortly. Take your time." And he says, "I can't have kids." And she says, "Take responsibility for your actions." And he said, "What is this?" And she said, "Read it. It's a blood test. It's a pregnancy blood test." "Okay, I know, but what does it mean? I don't understand the numbers." He can't read a medical diagram. I'm so embarrassed. Like, if there's any shaming that should be occurring right now against her, it should be like, girly pop, who are you talking to? Like, that's the only reason. That's the only reason. But let's keep going. 3 to 4 weeks, the doctor says. "Oh, okay. It's our baby, and you want to kill our baby. You are not a good human being." Or sorry, you are not being a good human. It's not about that. Right now, it's not good. And a lot is happening, especially now. Business may be over. I don't want kids right now. And we spoke about it, and you agreed. I never agreed. I agreed based on your actions. Are you not educated enough that if you keep come inside me, I'm going to get pregnant? I don't get pregnant without your behavior. Words mean nothing. Man up. I'm not saying I want to be with you. Blank don't. Because you are nothing to me, but the baby is innocent. You should have a kid with someone you are in love with, that you are in love in the same household. It won't be what you expect. Man up. I'm telling you now, so you know. I don't expect anything anymore since we are not together. I got pregnant with you when I was in your house and when I was in love. You wanted to have the baby. If you didn't, you did come in me with your own pleasure. Be logic and be a man. I don't get pregnant by myself. It's not fair for the baby. What are you saying? We are not together and won't be. Why would that be good for a kid? So then why did you keep come inside me? I love the way that she types. Also, things happen, and yes, feelings change, but bringing a kid into this world without both parents, love is cruel. Or sorry, without both parents, love is cruel. We both thought you wouldn't get pregnant. Oh my God. Yeah, I came in you. I didn't know you were going to get pregnant. I got no sympathy for this guy. I thought maybe they were using some type of birth control that failed. Now I got no sympathy for this guy. How are you spraying and praying and being like, I can't believe she got pregnant? Sir. He says, it was a joke. Oh, wait, no, wait. Yeah, it was a joke. What was a joke? All I'm saying is you should take responsibility for what you did. I'm the victim in this relationship and I'm carrying your baby. You act like you don't care and you don't want anything. Also, now I'm worried I have to test other girls, at least 4. Another girl? 4 girls? You're saying you're having sex with 4 girls without protection? I hope you have all the money for your child support. You finally admit you are a fucking trash. I don't have money. Good luck. LOL. You will see. And then here's what she posted on her Instagram story. This is a story between me and it's like the X emoji, Walter Weeks, the podcaster known as Fresh and YouTuber known as Fresh Prince CEO. I met him on November 21st in Miami and I fell in love with him. We spent New Year's together and that's the time when he asked me to be his girl to commit to him. And he posted a video of us on social media. He said to me, I love you. I don't want you to be with any other man. A few days later, he asked me to meet his mom. I love the emojis, dude. This is so great. I love the emojis. Everything went well. I showed him and his mom my respect. He defended me on his podcast from the rumors. That's the moment I truly fell in love with him. But this is where the game begins. I left Miami on January 8th, traveled back to China for the Chinese New Year. The night before we had a serious conversation, he said he sees me like someone to spend his whole life with. And I told him I was going to move to Miami for him. From then, we started a long distance relationship for 2 months until I traveled to Barbados. I met his entire family there. I never thought I would say this. Okay? Maybe women aren't liars. Maybe women do more than just eat hot chip and lie. Maybe. Bullen, thank you for the 7 months. Okay, it says here, he blank everything so real that he is serious with, he made everything so real that he's serious with me. Therefore, I'm not on birth control and we had sexual behavior without protection. I was ready to have a baby with him and build a family. And he asked me many times, what if you got pregnant? And my answer towards him was, yes, I always want to keep the baby. I don't mind having a baby with you. And here she's saying, she took a screenshot of their old DMs together where she says, oh my God, our kids are going to look like them. They're so cute. And he says, LOL, I knew you were typing me this. Blasian. And she says, on March 12th, we traveled back to Miami together. At first, everything was fine. I stayed in his apartment. We had a mutual understanding. He's not a monogamous person, that me and him both need our space. And I suggested to him to help me rent an apartment. He said, I want you to have the things you want as you understand me. Or I guess since you understand me. 10 days later, a morning after we had lunch with his sister, he broke his promise he told me he loves me and he wants to see it in the long term, that he wanted to plan a future with me. Instead of renting an apartment, better buy a new house, which I think he is completely lying and making excuses about. He used me. He hurt me. He was a cheater, a huge gamer. A gamer. I will not sit here for this slander, okay? Gamers don't get people pregnant. Unbelievable. Slander. This is slander against me, okay? All right? We don't have sex. Excuse you. Stop it. Stop. I think what she meant was like, he's a player. I only found out about this later, and I started to take his hater words. When people told me negative things about him in the beginning, I always stood by his side and supported him, and I believed in him. I chose to believe in my partner instead of an audience. The truth is, he pretends to be a high-value man to date girls, and then he ditches them. The reason why I'm exposing this is because as a woman, I want to stand out for other women. I don't want other girls to end up like me. In a strange country all alone. If I don't expose this, he's going to keep doing this to other naive girls. There will be more women that will get hurt. After a few days, he asked me to move out. He stopped coming home. He disappeared for 3 nights without explanation. I called him. He never answered. When I did nothing wrong, when I was so genuine, I left my work behind in China to pursue this relationship. So I moved out. I booked the first flight to New York City. On March 30th, I had a pregnancy test and it was positive. Here's what happened. And then this is the messages we read earlier. He said it on the phone that there is no reason to meet and discuss this further. He refuses to have an adult conversation with me in person. He asked me to take pills and deal with it all alone. He doesn't even want to show up and be a real man and take the responsibility under his behavior. Now I'm warning all girls, stay away from these men or this man. He's dishonest and he's a liar. And I ask you, please stand by me and help me to expose him in order to protect more women. I've suffered for many days before I decided to tell everyone what happened. I need to help other girls to know his true colors. Ladies, please protect yourself. And then, the rest of the DMs. I don't know why it was broken up with the Instagram stories, but here are the rest of the DMs. And he says, I don't have any money. And she says, nobody cares about your money. He says, good. Also, I know you don't want to raise a kid by yourself. You need a man that's going to be there with you when we aren't even together. Forget the money part. I want to keep the baby and I will raise it by myself, but you'll have to take responsibility. I don't need a man. I especially don't need a man like you. Why would you want a kid with someone like me? It makes no sense, but okay. Because I'm not a killer. And when I was with you, I loved you. Because I only realized now I was with a wrong person and you lied to me. Does that make sense? I thought you were smart. Say less. I didn't lie to you. It's not about being a killer. It's about doing what's best for us and also a child. It would be very selfish to bring a child into this world without fully committed parents. Neither of us are ready to deal with something like this. It's selfish to make me pregnant and then leave me and lie to me. I'm not selfish. You are. You should be worrying about the other 4 girls that you fucked with now. Learn from your lesson because I learned mine from you. And another girl messaged this woman. And she posted her messages with this other woman on her Instagram story. The messages read, babe, I was with him in December, ... And she responded to her saying, get an STD test ASAP. I did it when I was with him. He only admitted today that he had sex with another woman without protection. We didn't use protection. He came to me multiple times. I've been tested. I'm clean. Are you okay, love? I'm so sorry he did this to you. I didn't know anything about you. I was staying with him mid-December. I just gotta say really quickly. Top 10 events of 2024. Top 10 top 10 pog moments from Mojo of 2024. This has to be up there. This has to be. Where can I read this? Where can someone read this? Because I just had an image that I was. This going in the YouTube rewind for real. Oh gosh. I'm sure it's on Twitter somewhere. Here, you know what? For you guys, I will post it on my Twitter, okay? I'll post it on Twitter. But I don't have a Twitter. Yeah, but I can send you the link to it. Here you go. What's the lady's name? I think she said that she goes by Daisy. Zulu, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. And so, I know what you're thinking. Oh, okay. Well, that's everything. No, there's more. There's more. Here was a segment of the TikTok live that she did.
I'm 4 weeks pregnant now, and today I did an ultrasound. I had a blood test. So it's 4 weeks.
Ah.
So this is the paper I went for today. And I posted earlier, but somebody told me to take it down because my name was it. I posted with my name because just to make sure I'm not faking it. This is the test of the result. It's positive, and I also had a STD test. I just have to make sure, he was fucking somebody else as well without a condom. Ultrasound? And this is the ultrasound. That's the ultrasound, and this is my name. Ultrasound. Nothing's fake. I can't fake all of this, you guys. I can't fake all of this. I went to a fucking hospital for this.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't believe that you're not pregnant because it will show the DNA.
Look at even the chat messages. People are really believe her just because she a woman. Literally her showing the ultrasound. Literally her showing her ultrasound and her medical documents. People just believe her because she a woman.
That you're not pregnant because it will show the DNA test,
Yeah. DNA test tells everything.
Because he cannot say, what's the DNA test? Who said it?
So for anyone who missed any part of this, Fresh and Fit podcast hosts Myron and what was the other guy's name? Whatever. The other guy's name is Fresh. Well, homeboy Fresh got one of his, I guess, ex-girlfriends pregnant and then told her, no, just go get an abortion. Just go get a pill. She's like, I'm not going to get an abortion. I don't want to kill something. He's like, you're not killing it. It's just an abortion. It's just a pill. It's just like a pill. His name is Walter. Oh my God. Oh my. His buddy Myron then proceeds to suck his cock clean on their next live stream while he screams, shouts, and soy whines like a little bitch ass baby. Stop being mean to my friend. I will stand by him no matter what. Quite literally the definition of pissing, shitting, and crying right now. In response, she posts a really long Instagram story with a bunch of messages. And she also does a live stream that's longer than this. It was like a 30-minute long live stream or more, showing all of her medical documents, showing that she's pregnant, showing her ultrasound, and people are still coming in saying, she must be faking it. She must be faking it. It wasn't even Fed's kid. He was mad on, yes. He was mad on the other guy's behalf. Yes. No, it wasn't his kid. No. Yeah, I gotta say, I feel bad for her and I feel bad for the kid if she does decide to keep it. Wait. Sorry, I got distracted. Low-key annoying thing is that about this is that it's proof one of them actually managed to have sex with someone before, which is kind of depressing. Myron just has a lot of internalized hate because he wants his butt ate, but he's too afraid he's too scared to get it done. Is true? Question mark? Is true? Also, they have to completely ignore the exchange between her and Fresh. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, just you can read the logs. You can read the messages. It's literally there's not even a point in the messages with her where he's denying that he was the one who got her pregnant. Like, he admits that he was having sex with her without protection. She even posts messages between the two of them of her saying, oh, our kids are going to be so cute. And him saying, yeah, Blasian. He literally agreed to the statement. Or sorry. She literally asked him, why did you keep cum inside me? And at no point does he disagree that he kept cum inside her. Like, with the way that people were handling this story on Twitter, with the way that like Sneeko was really jacking off his bull in the cuck chair, with the way that Pearly Things immediately came to their defense, lest someone say anything nice about women. With the way that people were describing this situation, I was like, oh, well, maybe they were using protection and they agreed they weren't going to have a kid. And now she's saying she wants to have a kid. Oh, well, maybe it was just a hookup. Oh, well, like maybe that's what happened. Cause like, why would all these people be defending him? No. The very sad reality of the Fresh and Fit situation is that neither of them were using protection. They were dating and living together. He told her that he loved her. She believed him. And then she got pregnant and he said, oh, actually, no. I was just storing my cum in you temporarily. I was going to get it out later. Yeah. No, I was going to call up my home dog from Fresh and Fit. I was going to call up Myron and have him get it. He always tells me to save it for him there. I don't know why, but we're close like that. We're cool like that. We just go way back. And yeah, I don't really know what he does with it. So he was gonna yeah, recycle, reduce, reuse. Yeah. It was just a prank. Like, I wasn't supposed to keep it there I was supposed to call I was supposed to call the Israeli goon squad to come retrieve it. Listen, babe, it's just like going to a sperm bank is like kind of expensive for them to like save your sperm and freeze it for you. And I thought, you know, why go pay someone else to do it when you could do it for me? You know, it was just a loan. You had to give it back. And then she hit him with yeah, I'm giving it back with interest. And the interest is a literal child. Why doesn't he go to the sperm bank? Anyways, like I said earlier, yeah. Last thing on this segment, I guess their lawyer spoke about this. You know what I don't understand? Like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. To each their own and everything like that. And the left has its problems and everything like that. But why is all of this being aired publicly? This seems like one of those things that, like, you want to put as little of it publicly as possible. As little as possible. Why are you making this, like, insanely personal life decision public? Why are you making this your content? Oh my God. Because I can tell you why I'm making this my content. It's because it's funny to make fun of people who are real pieces of shit. Okay? That's why. Because if these two dickheads are going to go around shaming women and being like, women need to take responsibility for their actions. Women need to take responsibility for their actions. don't just open your legs and, oh my God, what is shocking? Then I think it brings me great joy to point out the hypocrisy in dipshit red pillars like this.
Earlier privately, is there has to be, for the moment, no specific comment. There really has to be, because the level of issues that are being caused right now by a third party in terms of what they are exposing themselves to. There's an old saying, never interrupt the enemy when they're in the process of committing suicide. And this is a situation where you are, as much as I know, you are dying to get the counter narrative and the facts out there, the reality out there, as opposed to the garbage that's out there right now.
Yeah.
An intelligent, strategic, successful man knows that irrationality, impulsivity, and emotionalism are luxuries reserved for the ladies. They are not for an intelligent, strategic, thoughtful man who is making tactical moves on the advice of counsel. So that is my little rant. That is my little caveat.
But it amazes me that you guys are so quick to believe some fucking bimbo that gets on the internet that clearly did this, set it up, premeditated, went to Instagram immediately after illegally recording a phone call, and you guys are so quick to say, wow, Fresh, you're such a bad guy, blah, blah, blah. Bro, this chick is lying. This is my take. I mean, I'm not privy to the conversations that Fresh had with his counsel, but I'm telling you as an outsider looking at it, I'm like, bro, this is a fucking lie. Because a girl did this to me literally 3 years ago. And what did she do with it? She did it to run up her OnlyFans. She did it to run up her social media. She did it to make money. Girls do this shit. And the fact that you guys sit here and say, well, red pillar, where? With these, we know what's going on, etc. And you guys believe this shit, hook, line, and sinker, you fucking simps. And I held him accountable behind the scenes. I told him he was a fucking dumbass. I told him he's a fucking retard. I told him, why the fuck are you doing this shit? And I fucking yelled at him about this shit. I don't need to fucking yell at him in front of you fucking pieces of shit. Fuck y'all. You guys don't have to be privy to our personal conversations. Why shit on him for being a dumbass? I already had that fucking conversation. I don't want to do it again on the air for your fucking appeasement in front of you fucking dickheads. Okay? Because the reality is a lot of you guys that are criticizing Fresh are not doing better than him. A lot of you motherfuckers are fat fucking losers that live with your fucking mom trying to sit here and counsel him. Would you not?
I'm going to be honest. If you're a fat fuck loser living with your parents, at least you're not getting women pregnant and then ditching them. That sounds not as bad. I don't know, man. You're definitely doing less harm, man. I just want to say, I'm going to say it. It could be worse. You could be one of these guys.
Some thought. He made a fucking mistake. He's a dumbass for it, and we all fucking know that shit. Okay? I don't have to fucking shit on him in front of 40,000 people for you guys to know that I fucking shit on him behind the scenes. We had a very long conversation about this shit already. If there's anything you guys can learn from this fucking podcast, learn this. We've been through hell together. We had people come at us. We've had death threats at us. People fucking laugh at every time we fucking go through some bullshit. People make allegations on us. People have tried to absolutely fucking destroy us. And you know who was around me the whole fucking time? These fucking guys. So you motherfuckers can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not going anywhere.
The way that his voice
stand
wavers.
by the guys that stand by me. Because you fucking pieces of shit.
This is like the funniest Fresh and Fit clip that has ever been made. Out of all of the content that they've been making for the past 3 years, this is by far still the funniest clip that they have ever released. This is the best content. This is their magnum opus. It's fucking Myron being like, I'm my friend. He's been with me through everything. And I'm tired of this man. Like, oh, honey. Oh, my God. Honey Pop. Girly Pop, you sound bitch made. You sound so soy.
We told y'all we're not religious. We told y'all we're not religious. We're a fairly secular podcast. Hell,
100%.
we teach you guys, we started this podcast teaching you guys how to get fucking laid. We're not religious. Like, what the hell? You must be new here.
I even said it multiple times. I am not practicing Christian. I understand the Bible to some length. You're not practicing Muslim, but it's like, bro, like
people forget, man. People forget. They're trying to hold us to like some religious standard, and it's like, bro, we told y'all from the beginning, we're not religious.
I don't think that I think that there's like two people that live in Miami that are religious. You didn't really have to tell us that. I don't think you had to tell us that. True. I just... Wow, how does anyone watch these losers unironically? I mean, it's a bunch of the people who watch it are people who are like a little bit delusional and a little in denial that the problem is them. Because admitting that like you have to do some amount of work, that's hard. That's really hard to do. Like, it's a lot easier to be like, these hoes and these bitches, you just got to game them and they'll give you what you want, than it is to have someone tell you, hey, maybe have you considered that you don't have a personality? And that you actually have to offer something. Like, you have to have a personality to be able to attract women into long-term relationships. You don't just get to have money and get into a relationship by magic. Yeah. That feels a lot worse to hear than to have someone else just tell you that women are the problem. Saying the F slur on Overwatch 2 after your 20th consecutive loss is not a personality. Yeah. Being really into Jordan Peterson is not a personality. That isn't either. If you're struggling with being a man that the world tells you to be, well, here's the solution. Just be that man. The problem is never you. Yeah. And it's sad because the solution to this type of mentality is like, it's really simple. It's just, are you struggling with masculinity in our society? Are you as a man struggling to fit in the ever-changing bounds of what it is to be a man? This is a really simple solution. Just be who you want to be. If you're a man, you're already a man. Just do what you want to do. That's actually it. Yeah. It's really not difficult at all, actually. And if people don't like that, that's okay. Not everyone's going to like you. But if you prescribe or subscribe to like all these other things and then you don't get anyone, well, you just scared away all the people that maybe would have liked who you actually were. Women just can't see the most simple truth. They're blind to the simple notion of the top of the hour ad break. It is based and they all need to accept this. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Squirrel. I think, thank you. Thank you. People just need to understand the reality of Prime subscription. Blaze your own trail, be your own person, not whatever box you think you should fit into. I mean, like, I don't usually subscribe to like ideologies that surround themselves with like idiots who tell you how to be a man or how to do something. But there is nothing more manly than just being whoever the fuck you want to be. It's objectively one of the most manliest things you can do. And that's from someone who doesn't subscribe to like just in general gender or like the concept behind like here's men and here's women and whatever. Like just if you're struggling to be the man society wants you to be, just become a woman. It worked for me. Yeah. Struggling with societal standards. Do you hate yourself because you're never up to snuff? Well, here's the solution. Just keep caving, double down, triple down. If you bang your head against the wall long enough, you'll become a genius. Yeah. Believe it. No, wait, I didn't do it right. Believe it. There we go. That's better. Yeah, just literally. And I'm pretty sure this is This was an interesting realization for me. Your turn, my turn. Thank you for the 7 months. I think I'm speaking for myself for sure, but I think I'm also speaking for a lot of women when I say that I came to the realization that my attraction to men who perform and do things that are not traditionally masculine, like painting their nails or wearing dresses or having long hair or wearing makeup, guy liner, I realized that a lot of my attraction to those type of men and to that type of look, it has less to do with any of the things that they're doing and more to do with the fact that they are so confident in who they are and they don't give a fuck if anyone else doesn't think they're man enough. And that is just so sexy. That is like one of the sexiest things you can do as a man. Just not care. It's like, oh, what, you think I'm gay because I paint my nails? Joke's on you, man. I just got 7 bitches last week, one for every day of the week. On the first day, God said I will have a bitch. On the second day, God said I will have a bitch. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that is so hot, dude. That is so attractive. You don't give a fuck. You just want to dress how you want to dress, do what you want to do, be who you want to be. I got 10 bitches, one for each painted nail. And yeah, because again, it's like aesthetically, dresses on men. It's like, yeah, I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm like, I like it. It feels more like people wearing clothes than it feels like men wearing dresses, if that makes sense. But the real reason I like it is just, damn, you don't give a fuck. That is cool. That is so fucking cool. You don't give a fuck what other people think. Man, I want to be like you, shit. Versus like, oh my God, the least attractive man. The men who get like so offended anytime anyone emasculates them and they feel the need to pick a fight to restore their masculine honor. It's like a guy walked too close and is like, what do you think you're doing? Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's like, oh my God, you're embarrassing me. Oh, I am not with him. I don't know who that is. Oh my God. Fucking caveman. Ew. Jesus Christ. It's embarrassing. It's like, thank you for showing everyone how small your pathetic little ego is. Dudes with no chill? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.